Welcome back. Welcome.
So today we are here on this mega master course, Manifestation Decoded, the secret behind the secret by Shreans Daga and Varun Daga. And thank you so much, all my friends, to be here. The three great natural states of waking, dreaming, and deep sleep contain an entire spectrum of spiritual enlightenment. The true awakening takes place within. After sleeping through 100 million centuries, we have opened our eyes on this planet, sparkling with color, bountiful with life. Within decades, we must close our eyes again. Isn't it a noble and enlightened way of spending our brief time in the sun to understand the universe and how we have come to wake up in it? So, yes, today we have a very profound, I think one of the most important meditation. And over to you, Shreans. Thank you so much.
Yes, it was beautiful. So let's start, friends. So today I'm going to cover two topics. One is the art of prayer, and second is sleep. Sleep, you have anyways all experienced it to the meditation, but I'll still explain you a little bit more. And so let's start with the art of prayer. So it's a very common question, and especially coming from our religious backgrounds and traditions, we all are so used to going to the temples or churches or mosques and offering up prayers, right? So, but what is the art of prayer? How should we really pray? How does the prayer really work? When does the prayer works? When does the prayer does not work? When do the prayer does not work? So let's see. Let me explain you what is the science of praying. So prayer, friends, prayer is an art, and it also requires practice. The first requirement of the prayer is a controlled imagination. Right? So first requirement of the prayer is controlled imagination. And always prayer is meant to be done in silence, in peace of mind and tranquility, and with closed eyes. So you cannot say, "Oh, I'm praying," and in the loud noise and everything, and hustle bustle, and your mind is running here and there. So no, it has to be done in silence, in peace of mind and tranquility, and with closed eyes. Right? So the ceremonies and the chants, repetitions done in prayers are all, I believe, is mere superstitions, and have been invented to give it some seriousness. Now, the essence of the whole prayer, the essence of your prayer is faith, right? So you believe in something. You believe that God. You're praying to the God or some higher force, and you want it to happen in your life, right? So you have faith. You have faith in that external, in that universal power, or in that higher mind, or in that God. So the true prayer is a subconscious act. You can't be in a fully conscious mind and pray. I mean, then it is not effective. To really your prayer to be effective, you go a little deep within, and then make a prayer. That's why it has to be done in silence, with peace of mind, tranquility, where your brain waves are in alpha state, and then you make a prayer with closed eyes. So it is in the subconscious that, because we know that it is in the subconscious that all things are possible. And it is through the subconscious that you transcend time and space. So prayer is a key to unlock this infinite storehouse of a subconscious mind. Sorry. So prayer modifies or completely changes subconscious assumptions. Because in a routine life, we are obsessed, or we are conditioned or obsessed with the current challenges, current situations. But once you offer prayer, you modify or completely change your subconscious assumptions. So, and a change of assumption is a change of expression. So when you change your assumptions about your life, and so because through the prayer, you are through the prayer, the subconscious mind is suggested into the feeling of the wishes fulfilled. Right? When you pray, you're seeing that your wishes are fulfilled. You're praying to the God that all my wishes come true. So the true prayer is not that it is going to happen. True prayer is you're in the front of the God, or whoever you're imagining, believe that it has already happened. Whatever you want has already happened. So prayer is the art of assuming the feeling of being and having that which you want, feeling as if your wishes are fulfilled. So you feel it as if it is fulfilled. You have that faith that is already fulfilled. It has already happened. It is as if as if you have been shown the happy and the successful end of the play. So it's already there. You don't see, so you already see the end of the play. So suppose you want a happy relationship with someone. So you already see that you're hugging that person or you're having a good time together. You're already seeing that happy relationship and you feel it. So it's an art of, it is art of feeling, of being and having that which you want. Right? So and feeling as if it has already happened, already that your wish is fulfilled. So it's like you see and relish the dessert and not the starter. So here the focus is on the dessert, as if the end, not how it is going to happen, and applying a logical mind. Here you drop your mind. The whole idea of the prayer and how the prayer helps you is with your faith. You drop your mind. You drop your analytical mind. So that's why it is important to drop your analytical mind, because here you trust the higher power. And that helps it easier for you to drop the analytical, drop your logical mind, because you trust that higher power knows how to do it for you. So you visualize and emotionalize the fulfillment of your wish. And then you can contemplate the joy that would be yours if your wishes are fulfilled. How would you feel? Feel that joy. So when you pray, you feel that joy. That's as if it's already happened. Right? Because everything what you do is for the emotional payoff. So if that thing has happened, what is that emotional payoff? Feel it. Don't just think of the desire. Think from the desire, as if it's already happened. Think from the outcome. That outcome has already happened now. Learn from what it is to what ought to be. What it is may be challenging, what it is may be limitations, but what ought to be is what you want, right? So as I told you before, whatever ideas, we transmit ideas through the subconscious mind, through the means of, to the subconscious mind through the means of feelings. So once you see that vision and once you feel it, those ideas are transmitted to a subconscious mind. And the subconscious transmit ideas from mind to mind through telepathy. So once it is in the part of subconscious mind. So for example, a relationship. So then the telepathy starts. So, and that happens from subconscious mind to the other person's subconscious mind. Whatever is your unexpressed convictions of others are transmitted to them without their conscious knowledge or consent. So they may not even know about it. They may not even have the conscious knowledge about it, but subconsciously you're communicating with them. And if accepted by them, will influence their behavior. Of course, at that point also, they have their free will. But since the communication is subconscious, and subconscious from that mind, from that, and on that vibrational field, everybody wants love, everybody wants togetherness, everyone wants joy. So your unexpressed convictions of others are transmitted to them without their conscious knowledge or consent, and if accepted by them, will influence their behavior. That's why what you sincerely believe is true of another, you will awaken within them. So here, when you are praying, as you express trust and surrender to the higher power, you drop all resistance towards the possible failures and challenges. That is the beauty of prayer. See, when you have to do it yourself, sometimes you have that resistance. How is it possible? How can I do it? And then you're in a state of resistance. But once you have faith, you leave it to the higher mind, then all resistance is dropped because you trust that universal force. You trust that power of God, and you know that for God, everything is possible. So that's how so even when you face challenges, even in your real life, when you're going to face challenges, you still believe that no, God, I have prayed to God, and now God will take care of me. God will make this possible. So when you have that faith, you drop all resistance. Because you already witnessed the end. You already witnessed the happy end. You already seen the desert. So even in the midst of all adversities or challenges, you will still remain calm and secure in the knowingness that the end is perfectly defined. You know that in the end, everything will be fine. In the end, you'll manifest what you wanted in your life. So that's why, that is the beauty of prayer. A lot of times when the prayer does not work, when you don't take ownership of your emotions, of your feelings, you think, oh, I've gone to the temple, I've just prayed, and now God will do. And the moment you come out of the temple or or the church or the mosque, you're back to your old patterns, same negative thinking or destructive thought patterns or emotions, and you think God will help you. No, prayer is also through the seeing the end of the play, and reciprocating it by your emotions and feelings. You are taking responsibility. Now you have become a cooperative component, and the God will match it. And now it is empowered more by your faith. That is the beauty. It is empowered more by your faith because now you believe it will happen. Because you believe in that higher power. But no matter how much you believe in that higher power, but once you go out and if you don't change your vibrational, you don't change your vibrational frequency. If your vibrational frequency is not aligned, then the law of attraction is not working for you. God helps those who help themselves. The beauty of faith is surrender, right? You surrender to the universe, you surrender to the God, you surrender to that higher power. And anything you accept fully will take you into peace. So you are accepting the current moment, but you are positive about the future. You are positive about that possibilities. And this is the miracle of surrender. You trust the process. You have faith in God. You have the knowingness that for God, all things are possible. Sorry. So the acceptance, and then you're seeing the end, right? So the acceptance of end wills the means to that end. That's why it says that faith can move mountains. Faith can move mountains. And it is not just a metaphor. It is really true. Only if it is matched by that vision and your emotion. then it can move mountains. So imagination is the beginning of growth of all forms. And faith is the substance out of which they are formed. I'll repeat. Your imagination is the beginning of growth of all forms. Your imagination is like a command, and now it start growing. With your imagination, you are impregnating it into the mind of God. And with faith is the substance out of which they are formed. Now you have faith, you have constant belief. Anytime, in spite of the challenges, in spite of the any troubles, or in spite of the contrasting situations, you still have that faith that no, it is going to happen. So faith is the substance out of which they are formed. And with that belief, with that powerful belief, you drop resistance. And that's why, and that is where you become the cooperative component. And then it happens into your life. So imagination and faith are the secrets of creation. So make them your companions. The very confident expectation of the state is the most potent means of bringing it about. You're confident it will happen. Your expectancy determines the outcome. You have no doubt now. You have no doubt. You're beyond the doubt that whether it will happen or not. You are very sure. So the confident expectation of the cure does that which no medical means can accomplish. That's why we can see miracles. Doctors say, no, this person is not going to live for more than 6 months. And the person survives for 10 years. Because he had faith, the person had faith in the God and believed that, no, I'll be fine. I'm good. I'm already good. I'm healed. And we've seen so many miracles happening in our life around us, right? So what is the stumbling block to prayers is too little emotion or too much intellect. Too little emotion, if it is not accompanied by that emotion, as if it has already happened, then your prayer is not working. Then you're not powering your prayer. Or too much intellect. Then there's no faith in God, right? Then you are applying your mind, your limited mind, your analytical mind, this, and I want this and that, you're applying too much of mind. With God, you don't say how to happen. You only say what to happen. How to happen, you leave it to the higher mind. So too little emotion or too much intellect, both are the stumbling blocks to your prayers. So that's why assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled and continue to nurture this feeling that it is fulfilled until it's objectify itself. With your emotions, with these feelings, you keep nurturing it. With your faith, you keep nurturing it until you see it in your physical world, until you see it as a reality. Right? So, and another important thing about faith is also you wish good for others, right? In prayer, you wish good for others. You don't wish that, oh, I pray that my competition business should die and my business should flourish. No. You come from the state of abundance. You come from the state of goodwill, and you wish everyone is happy, everyone is bountiful, everyone is abundant. That's why in Bible it said, "Blessed are the merciful, for they shall receive blessings." Blessed are the merciful, for they shall receive blessings. When you express mercy, when you express goodness for others, then it is actually you are receiving those blessings, because that is your vibrational output. The quality of mercy is blessed twice, it says. The quality of mercy is blessed twice. So not only when you are feeling good, you are doing good to others. When you're feeling good for others, feeling good or merciful for others, not only are doing good to others, but you are also doing good to yourself. So that's why the quality of mercy is blessed twice. So that's why the good you subjectively accept as true of others will not only be expressed by them, but a full share will be realized by you too. So that's why, in your subconsciously, whatever you are wishing for, that person is hearing and responding to you. And you will see that change of behavior in the day-to-day life then. So when you're praying, ask yourself, are you in a frequency of just asking? Check yourself, or receiving too. Only when you're feeling it, when you know that, right? When you're thinking, you're only in the asking mode. Only when you're feeling, that's when you are in a receiving mode. To check, are you in the asking mode, or you are also in a receiving mode? So that's how the prayer is to. It has to be accompanied by emotions, by feelings, complete faith and surrender. That's how after the prayer you change. You completely, the moment you finish your prayer, you change yourself. You're completely changed vibrationally. You know that, right? You do not attract or get what you want. You get what you are. So you're changed with the help of faith. You're changing yourself vibrationally, and then that's how to attract into your life. You cannot have what you want to have unless you are willing to change vibrationally. You don't make things happen. You just hold the vibration that allow things to happen. So your prayer is like dropping resistance. And dropping resistance is equal to allowance. Now you are vibrationally in tune, you are vibrationally calibrated. Now it is in alignment. Now you are in alignment. And always focus on what you want and not how you want. Right? Surrender how to the greater mind. Logic does not produce magic. And when you're praying for something, you always contemplate yourself as being surrounded by the conditions that you want to produce, as if it's already there. Not that it will happen. It's already there. Your feelings are equal to prayers. What you're feeling is, that is what you're praying for. So prayer is a feeling of a fulfilled desire. Most of the time, we are not able to manifest our prayers because our feelings are yet to catch up with our desires. Our life is buffering because our feelings are yet to catch up with our desires. And we know that, right? Vibration always precedes manifestation. And I've also told before, worry is a prayer for manifesting what you do not want. When you worry, you're actually praying for what you do not want. So do your prayer with that, with what you want to see as if it's already happened. Feel it, see the end result. Have that faith, with full faith and surrender. As I told you, 2 stumbling blocks: too little feelings, and too much thinking, too much analytical mind. Both You have to drop both. So you have to have full feeling. Feeling a state produces that state. What you feel about, you bring about. That's why Jesus said, ask and it shall be given. Seek and you will find. Knock and it shall be open unto you. Buddha said, what you think, you become. What you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you create. So here you are using everything. You're feeling, you're thinking, you're imagining. Everything. So that's why the way to open the door is through feelings, faith, and imagination. So don't downgrade your dream to match your reality. Whatever may be the situation, but upgrade your faith to match your destiny. Move away from superstition and move into super intention. And then nurture it with that feeling. Nurture it with that belief. And then you'll also trust the higher mind. You know, with God, everything is possible. And then you trust that whatever is in my highest good, it will happen in my life. And sometimes it may take time. Sometimes it may not even happen. But then you trust the higher mind, whatever is in my highest good. Being okay if it happens and okay if it does not happen. Being okay if it happens and okay if it doesn't is a powerful place to be. Because you're not really waiting for it. You feel it's already happened. You already learned how to give that emotional payoff. And you are giving that payoff. And sometimes, but the beauty is, if you're continuing to stay in that emotion and that feeling and nurturing it with that faith and feeling, it will happen anyways. And it will happen probably much more than what you must have thought about. It will come to you in the most unexpected ways and will take you by surprise and wonderment. So don't downgrade your dreams to match your reality, but upgrade your faith to match your destiny. Thank you. So, Rashi?
Yes, Shreans. Yes.
Was it clear?
Very much. Very simple, very clear.
Very simple, actually. There's no... The whole idea of prayer is to be simple, you know.
It's so beautiful. Yeah.
So should I complete sleep also and then we can take Q&As together?
Yes. I think that's better. We can ask them.
Yeah, okay. So let me complete this topic of sleep also, because in sleep we have done the meditation, so there's not much to talk about, maybe just 5 or 10 minutes. Yeah. So friends, now I'll talk about sleep, and we have done the meditation. So you know, sleep is so important. The life that occupies one third of our stay on earth is our sleep, right? Every day, 8 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours, it goes to sleep. So it is so important to use the sleep to our advantage. And because when you're asleep, you are in a subconscious mind. So why not use it to your advantage? Why not use it to the power of what you want to create? And this is the most easiest way. When I talk about effortless ease, whatever state you go to sleep in, that is what the subconscious mind is working for the next 7 or 8 hours. So why not use it? Why not use it or program your mind in a way so that subconscious mind is working for that program? While you are restfully sleeping and enjoying a good sleep, but your subconscious mind is working to make it happen for you. Because in your sleep, while you're sleeping, your brain, your circadian rhythm is changed. You go into the alpha state of mind. So your conditions and events of your life are your children's form from the molds of your subconscious impressions in sleep. I'll repeat, your condition events of your life are your children formed from the molds of your subconscious impressions in sleep. So what impression are you giving before you go to sleep? So before you go to sleep, you must be in the feeling of being or having what you want to be or have before you drop off to sleep. Once asleep, you have no freedom of choice. Your entire sleep is dominated by the last waking concept of the self. Whatever the last dominant emotions you're going through, your whole sleep will be dominated by by the corresponding thoughts and emotions. So that's why before you go to bed in night, watch your inner conversation. And we know that, right? Our inner conversation is happening. I've talked about inner talk. Our inner conversation, inner talk is happening morning, noon, and night. And then you take it to your dreams. And you're still talking. And we know that our whole vast world is this inner conversation, is this inner talk pushed out. So for what you own must come to you. So you own it by your emotions, by your feelings. So before you go to bed in the night, watch your inner conversation. Carry on your inner conversation as if your wishes are fulfilled. Let it be a thing of love. Your last thoughts will dominate the dream of the night. And you will see it through the medium of your dreams and visions. So that's why it is very important to be in the right state before you go to sleep. So never go to sleep feeling discouraged or dissatisfied or having some arguments. Sometimes we argue with a spouse or with the children and then go to sleep. Or make sure that they are also not discouraged by you before they go to sleep. Sometimes we shout on our children before they go to bed, or discourage them, or tell them what they have done wrong. So make sure that they go to sleep in a happy state, in a joyful state. You empower them, you motivate them, give them appreciation. And that's why we pray. We pray sometimes, a lot of times we pray before we go to sleep, so that it evokes good feelings. Never sleep in the consciousness of failure. The last impression is the lasting impression. Sleep is the time when the male or the conscious mind turn away from the world of senses and seeks its lover, the unconscious mind. As I told you before, the conscious mind is male and the subconscious mind is female. And whatever emotions you go through before you go to sleep, you're impregnating a subconscious mind with those emotions. That is what you're sowing. And the subconscious mind will give it shape and form, and will give it birth and expression to and give expression to life, of that feeling. So don't go to bed seeking the life you desire. Go to bed living in the life you desire, as if it's true and happening in the present moment. And always review your day. Before you go to bed, review your day. When did you fall from grace? If the same thing happens, how would you do it differently? How would you do it better? How would Buddha do? How would Source look at things? What would love do in that same situation? So that next time, again it happens, now you're programmed, you're wired for being better. So before you go to sleep, first review your day. And we all have there are times when we are son of God and we are a son of man. So when we are son of man, so many times we behave not in the right way. We fall from grace. So examine those moments. It's always good to review. It's always good to reflect. But of course, when you're reflecting it very objectively. There's no emotional charge anymore. Now you're just reviewing it as a third person. If this event happened and this was me, and how did I behave? And I'm reviewing it as a third person without any emotional charge. Then I'm seeing that, okay, if the same thing happens again, this is how I'll behave differently. How did I maybe I shouted on my servant, I shouted on the waiter, or anything. I mean, we all do different things, which we don't desire, but it is not about regret. It is just a review, and that's why then you rehearse in your mind that the same thing happened, and now this is what you are behaving. And then you focus on what you want to be in your life, what you want to manifest in your life, or what you want to become in your life. That's why don't go to bed seeking the life you desire. Go to bed living the life you desire. Now that you're already feeling it. Don't think of the desire. Think from the desire, as if it's true and happening in the present moment. Because when you're living it, that living gives life and motion to your wishes. As I told you, the last impression is the lasting impression. So choose your lasting impression. Evoke the right emotions, evoke the right feelings, so that becomes the lasting impression. Thank you.
Yeah, Shreans, here could you give some affirmations to us?
So, there's so many affirmations. You can choose whatever you resonate with,
While sleeping, especially.
There's nothing specific. Whatever you want in your life. Suppose you want suppose you want good income in your life. Suppose you want more money into your life, or so you can say for example, you can say affirmation: I have a lavish, steady, dependable income, consistent with integrity and mutual benefit. Something like that, and you feel it. I have a lavish, steady, dependable income, consistent with integrity and mutual benefit. So it is with mutual benefit. It is consistent with integrity and lavish, steady. It's continuously coming into my life, and it is a dependable income. I can always depend on income. It's not like one month it is there, 1 month it is not there. So whatever you want to, and then feel it. I can feel the money flowing into my life. I can feel it as if it's raining into my life, and feel that abundance in my life. And with that feeling, then you go to sleep. You drift off to sleep. And whatever emotions you go to sleep, you will always check. That is the same emotion you'll wake up from. If you sleep discouraged, you will get up discouraged. If you sleep inspired, you will wake up inspired. If you sleep with the feeling of abundance, you'll wake up with the feeling of abundance.
It will be same as how you sleep, you'll wake up.
Yes. And that's how then with that feeling, you'll create the next day.
So we can take Q&As?
Yes, we can take.
Yeah. Yeah, we have Alex. Yeah, please go ahead. Unmute yourself. Srikanji Deshpande. Yeah, please go ahead. Excuse me.
Hello.
Yeah, yeah.
Happy morning, sir.
Happy
Deshpande
morning.
here.
Yeah.
Sir, I am very much thankful to you I am with you for past many years, you can say. I have not met you personally. However, I had an interaction with you just a few days before during the same session.
Right. Just tell me, where are you from? What you do?
I am Srikanth Deshpande. I am from Belgaum, from Karnataka.
Right.
I have an association with this one, Pyramid Valley, for the past, you can say from 2010, you can say, 2011. Since then, I am there with them. And I had a lot of interactions. I had a lot of classes of yours, everything I attended. The main thing today, the classes, which yesterday's class was so beautiful. All are very good only. There is no issue at all. Day by day, it is transforming us. And I'm trying to just propagate this to whatever the best possible way from my end. Subsequently, one point has come from Pyramid Valley, one class I have got it now. That is on 18th to 25th. There is one class. For that purpose, I wanted to just share with you. It is pertaining to the meditation come this one at Pyramid Valley at Bangalore. I wanted to attend for that. But there will be a clash of this class and doing.
The question today, for the topic today. I mean, for that you can always call up Pyramid Valley and check with them. Yeah.
Okay, no issues. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Very kind of you.
Tusharji, please unmute.
Good morning, Shreans. Good morning, everyone.
Yeah, good morning.
Many thanks for this wonderful experience.
Tushar, again, unmute yourself. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Just a sec. Sorry. Yeah, so I'm an IT professional from Mumbai, Dombivli, and into yoga, pranayama, meditation for quite some time, following Anodia Judith and Joe Dispenza online and practicing them.
Awesome.
Shreans, I'm following you also for the last 1.5 years and practicing certain sessions. I've been much into pranayama meditation quite a lot, but what I want to convey here is the power of continuity and the consistency. From this, I joined this 28 days and then started practicing this daily with you. What I have experienced is that I've been able to open my heart chakra. The kind of when I've been following the heart coherence, but that the way you put it, from the last 2 days, 24/7, the kind of magnetic feeling that I have in the heart, I just cannot express it also by words. So I'm a sincere gratitude for that to you, and billion thanks to you, Shreyans, for that. I have been able to manifest the way you have been mentioning about your first check of 2 crores that you were looking at that point in time. In a similar manner, I have been able to manifest and attract things in the last few months, I would say. It has the frequency in which it has been coming up is also very regular. I'm able to manifest micro things as well. So why I wanted to share this is, yes, this has been really powerful and helping and life changer and a game changer. I have a couple of questions, Shreyans. How can we be more associated? How can I be following you more and be engaged more with you? Is there are ways and means to do that? And from where do you get this kind of powerful words?
Please mail to me on my email ID sd@shreansdaga.org with your number, so we can connect that. Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Shreyans.
Yeah. Sorry. What was the next question you were asking?
Yeah. Second was how do you get so many powerful words? I mean, it is not easy. It is if I try to recollect every word while you are talking about heart meditation, the heart coherence part of it, it was so precise and so relevant, and all capsuled together. It takes, I would say, decades to actually get into that. So, what are your sources?
So my sources are the same, what you said, right? Joe Dispenza, Abraham Hicks, Wayne Dyer, Neville Goddard. I mean, all these masters, Eckhart Tolle and John Assaraf. I mean, all these spiritual masters. I mean, I also keep hearing them, keep learning from them, and whatever I've learned, that is what I'm sharing. Yeah.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much. Do you also do light meditation, Shaz? That's one aspect I just wanted to check.
Yeah, I also do, but I mean, that's what we thought that we'll do it when in a physical workshop, So
Okay.
I do that in a physical workshop, but online I usually do record it because in terms of the sound and the quality, recorded is still better than live,
Right, right. And I also wanted to check light meditation. Meditate on the light of the universe.
No.
Light of the universe.
So light meditation, no, I have not done any, I've not recorded any that kind of meditation. Yeah.
It's a coincidence. It's again a Bangalore-based Bansa Foundation. If you must be aware of.
I know very well. I know, man.
I followed that very recently. Just came to me. I read a couple of books immediately after that. Finished those books in a day, kind of, and then started practicing a bit on that. So that and your this 14, 17 days together is happening together. I mean, the amazing power. It's taken me to a different orbit of mind state, I would say, and it's always that consciousness.
Yes.
So it's really powerful. Thank you so much, Chance.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Dr. Sridevi?
Yes. Hello.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please go ahead.
Good morning, Chance. And thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. And you're changing so many lives. You're transforming so many lives. Okay. My question is like from the beginning, like maybe by birth, I have so many challenges with my mother and with my family and every area, health, financial, everywhere. So in this way, I am challenging every corner of my life. And you are saying that, okay, whatever we desire with feeling, it will be manifested. But for me, whatever I think positively, okay, it will happen. Okay, it will be there like that. If I'm dreaming, then it will become negative immediately. Whatever I am thinking, immediately it is becoming negative from the beginning, not today. So I am afraid of thinking positively. Okay, whatever I think positive, if it becomes negative, okay, let me think negative. Like that, my so I don't know how to change this mindset because it become inbuilt, like it's stored in subconscious mind that okay, it become negative. Then immediately I'm thinking positively, but maybe inside it is there. And also when I'm facing every single is taking so much of time to happen, then automatically that mindset will be there. No, okay, but if I'm trying something, I'm feeling that okay, it may not happen. If I think positively also, it's not happening. What I have to do, I don't.
Devi, it's your belief system. It's your belief system. Because of the conditions in your life and challenges, you have formed that belief system. And now, I mean, we have done today's the 18th day, and I think I've covered enough with the power of your positive thinking and the power of positive emotions. So you just have to. It's a law, and you are no exception. It's not like that. This is happening for others, but it will not happen for you. And this planet is governed by that law. We are all governed by law of attraction, like as much as like law of gravity. So you are no exception. So it's just that you have to follow the law and practice it. Whatever we have learned. Have you been attending last 18 days? Sridevi?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So just follow it. Just follow the practice.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And that is the whole workshop is all about, to transform your belief system, to transform the changes. So just practice it and trust trust this law, right? And then things will change for you. If you keep affirming your old belief system because it is, if you fight for your limitations, you get to keep it. So it's your choice. You can keep saying, okay, but in the past, or you can look to the future. It's a choice. You can be a host to your future or hostage to your past. You can be chained to your past. So it's totally your choice.
So shall we change our destiny?
Change your thinking, change your
Hello?
feelings.
Shall we change our destiny?
You are asking stupid questions. After 18 days of workshop, you have to change your thinking and feeling. That changes your destiny.
Okay.
Change of feeling is a change of destiny.
Okay. Thank you.
Dhanna Kumarji, please unmute. Excuse me. Yes, please go ahead.
Good morning. I'm Dhanakumar from Chennai. I work in MNC as a software programmer. It is really amazing that our mind doesn't know whether it is visualized experience or happened already. This is so amazing for me. The scientific experiment that you showed us is so engaging and excited. I really learned how to feel fully of what I really want. I thoroughly enjoyed so far from this workshop. So I learned how to feel fully. I have a question here. Should I always match with the frequency in every moment? Or I can also focus my other day-to-day activities in my hand? So should I always dream about it, or
No.
continue my day-to-day activities?
The present moment, whatever you're doing, do it fully. When you're doing your work, do it fully. When you're doing visualization and meditation, then that time do visualization meditation. So don't mix that. When you're with your children, be with your child fully. When you're with your spouse, be with your spouse fully. Otherwise, she will leave you. So be in that present moment fully. Yeah.
Got it. Yeah. Another question I have, Shreans.
Because when you're in the present moment, be with more awareness. Be with more awareness. Of your thoughts, emotions, feelings. It's just that we be with the full awareness.
Wow. Okay. There is nothing to resist. Be fully aware in every moment. Got it. And I have another question. So when I'm growing myself, my whole self with meditation practice and experiences, the friends who are in past are not being in touch with me, and they are telling me that I changed a lot and they are feeling regret. So how should I react to such incidents happening?
But this is very common. This is when you change your vibration frequency, people who are not aligned with eventually be moved away from your life. But that is making room for something better, something who are aligned with your frequency. This is very common,
Yeah. Okay. So there is nothing to think about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Shreans. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Thank you. Next, Rashi, we can't hear you. Unmute yourself.
Yeah. Yes, sorry. Harshali Murudkar. They want to speak, Shreans, but they don't know how to.
Yeah, so you can have Jyotsna in the meantime. You can see
okay.
Jyotsna.
Yeah. Jyotsna, please unmute.
Hello.
Yeah, Jyotsna, go ahead.
Good morning, sir. So I just experienced about the subconscious. My son has gone for a trek, and my subconscious mind is not ready. It's a feeling in my subconscious mind that he don't go for the trek because the conditions are not favorable. They are not favorable. He just called me, and he told we have cancelled the program. It was going in my subconscious mind. My question is, sometimes I feel there are situations I'm going through right now, but I have felt those situations earlier also.
Yeah.
I'm not able to connect about that.
Yeah, we a lot of times we get premonitions where what is going to happen, and we feel it. This is going to happen, or this is already happening. And then when as we move on in life, the events turn to be exactly like that. So, which is again very common, which is because that is our faculty, right? When you're
Okay.
tuned in, you can that is your extrasensory perceptions, where you can see things even beyond our physical dimensions. And that sometimes we catch it. Once we tune into, we are able to see that. So a lot of people has these psychic capabilities, and so it's a very common thing. Yeah,
I experienced this thing from my childhood only.
yeah. For some people, it is very developed. So that is what is happening with you. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. We have Harshali ji.
Yeah, a very good morning and not taking much time. Shreyans, thank you so much because I came out of a very, very difficult relationship after I attended your workshop, which happened, I think, in the month of December. I also asked a question, and one sentence, your sentences are life-changing. So I cannot, I have immense gratitude, which I cannot put it in words. So I think you are just a changer. Another thing I always felt, I have attracted you in my life. I was tired of listening to all the other speakers, Joe Dispenza and Wayne Dyer and Anthony Robbins. And I said, I want to listen to someone Indian because, that is close to my heart. And this is how probably I attracted your seminars. And I'm so grateful to God. Coming to the question, Shreyansa, my son is absolutely an unbeliever. Today's your words are amazing that logic doesn't attract magic. Too much emotion, less emotion and too much intellect will not create your destiny. And he's an atheist, he's an agnostic person. He doesn't believe in anything. And let me tell you, he's not doing well in life because of these bars. Now, what do I do? Do I visualize his success? Yeah. He's not ready to listen to any of the things, talks, podcasts. So what do I do, Shreyan sir? How do I help my child? He's 25. He's doing share trading. He's passionate and he's not getting success.
Right. So how would you feel? What would you feel if he gets success or whatever you want him to be? And what will be that emotional payoff? How would you feel?
I would definitely feel happy if he comes on this path because it's the right path to be.
No, how would you feel? You'll feel happy.
Yeah, I'll feel very happy. Sir.
What path? What path? When you say
the path of belief, faith.
No, so that is his choice. That is his choice. Why do you think that your choice or what your belief is the right thing for him? When I mean, that's his choice.
Yeah.
At the end, if he has belief or faith, then how would he be? What would you want eventually for him to be?
Yes, but we know that our children are not on the right path. Isn't it our duty as parents to show them the right path? Here is a gold mine and you're not even looking at it.
No, agreed. It is a duty, or it is you feel responsible. But eventually, every child or at certain age, after that, they have their own mind. They are also going to their own stage of evolution, and then you may guide them. You may share them your thoughts, but you can't impose your thoughts.
So what do I do? How do I guide it? How do I know he's walking into a big gadda? So what should be my approach, sir?
So the best thing is to, once they see the change in you, that is what brings the change in them. When they say, oh, my mother is so different now, she's so transformed, then they will have the inquisitiveness. What have you done? What are you doing? Okay, chalo, can you teach me also how to meditate? Or one day all of a sudden they'll ask you. Or a lot of times when they go through challenges, when they go through some, there's no gadda like that. When they go through some deep challenges, that is the time they want to, that is the time of their awakening. So maybe it's fine if they go through the challenges. Then that's how they learn from those challenges. That's how they want to dig deeper and understand the deeper meaning of life. So it's a journey, and all we can do is show it by example, and of course have a best wish for them. But then you cannot impose them. Just because
Yeah.
you think you're evolved does not mean that he has to be evolved. It is his journey, his life plan, his soul contract, his soul's plan.
Agreed, sir. He has to fight his own war. Can I visualize for him? Does it work? Does it work, sir, if you visualize for your children, for your mother, yeah, any of your loved ones?
Yes, because you've seen, right, in the subconscious mind, you're communicating subconsciously to the subconscious mind, right? As long as it is good, honest, pure, and positive.
Yes, because I forgave my mother after 50 years. Today I'm 52, and if I forgave her after 52 years, I had a mental block, and I could take care of her when she got sick. So I thought, why can't I do it for my son? So
Sure.
it is possible if we convey that, right?
Of course,
Okay.
of course.
And one second last question. Shreyan sir, I get very disturbed by the lopsided balance of the world. When I see any shops, I have converted myself into a vegetarian. That whole animal industry, it bothers me when I see any shops on the road. When I see poor people, I feel very guilty of being doing well in life. Yeah, I've been blessed. Yeah, when I see the politicians absolutely extorting money and those roads katte hai, paise khate. I mean, I can't do anything about it, and I feel so helpless, and I feel that I should not be living a life where I can't do anything for others. I do charity. I try my best to help people, but that is nothing what I feel I'm doing.
So it is not about feeling bad. It is about doing. If you really want to help, then do something for them. Your emotions, your feeling of feeling bad is not going to help that person. Are you going to?
No, it's very small. Sorry to interrupt you, but I feel कि जो मैं कर रही हूँ बहुत कम है. It's not that I'm not doing. Of course I'm doing at my end, but वो बहुत कम लग रहा है. So that helplessness makes you feel horrible at times. Yeah, sorry sir, please go ahead.
So again, this is your inner issue where you need to work on yourself. These are only mirrors which is reflecting where you need to work on yourself.
Okay.
Where you don't believe in your own power, where you need to reconnect to yourself. By feeling guilty or fear, or helplessness, you are disconnected.
Thank you.
So let not anything get. There's no justification for anything to take you out of your own connection, out of your to your own source. That is not going to help. That is not going to help you, not the other person. So it is all, and we have to understand that everything is happening as per the law of attraction. So the world, the polarity is important in the world, and that's make the world what the world we are seeing about. So it's fine, and that is what if the soul does not judge, then why are you judging it?
Okay, I think the only thing I can do is I can do more and feel good. I can help maximum people and animals, and probably that way, that is where I can reduce this feeling of guilt.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Shreyans, you're amazing. This is, I've been fighting with this feeling, and within a few seconds, you just gave me so much clarity. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Rajeshri ma'am. And we thanks for being in our life. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hema ji, please go ahead.
हेलो
Yeah.
हेलो हाँ, मैं हेमा अहमदाबाद से बोल रही हूँ
जी।
बहुत टाइम के बाद आज मेरा टर्न आया है. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल थैंक यू होल टीम, और खास करके मैं हिंदी में बोलना चाहूंगी. मेरा प्रश्न भी यही है श्रेयांश सर, कि ये वर्कशॉप जो इंग्लिश में आप दे रहे हो, वो अगर हिंदी में होता तो बहुत सारे लोग जो आपका ये बेनिफिट इंग्लिश की वजह से नहीं ले पा रहे हैं, इंक्लूडिंग माई सेल्फ. मैं भी, क्योंकि मैं लास्ट 18 डेज से कंटिन्यूस आपको फॉलो कर रही हूँ, मतलब होल सभी सेशन में अटेंड कर रही हूँ, बट सम कुछ चीजें हैं वो छूट जाती है, क्योंकि ड्यू टू लैंग्वेज 100% मैं ले नहीं पा रही हूँ.
I agree. So eventually, I want to conduct workshops in Hindi, but I have to still work on my content in Hindi and work on my own Hindi, so that I can give a workshop in Hindi.
सर थोड़ा समझ में आ सके, इतना हिंदी अगर बीच बीच में भी हो जाए तो भी काफी बेनिफिट मिलता है. और सेकंड थिंग ये कि कुछ किसी ने बोला था कि मेडिटेशन में तो लैंग्वेज की जरूरत नहीं है, बट आई डोंट एग्री, बिकॉज ड्यूरिंग द मेडिटेशन आप जो कमेंट्रीज देते हैं वो भी इतनी मतलब बढ़िया, उसके एक एक वर्ड्स होते हैं, तो अगर वो हिंदी में मिल जाए तो 100% हम उसको अंदर ले सकते हैं।
I agree with your point, but yes.
सेकंड माय क्वेश्चन एक दो है, थोड़ा रिलेवेंट नहीं है क्योंकि वो सेशन चले गए हैं और आज मेरा टर्न आया है चक्र। थैंक यू वेरी मच सर। आप जब चक्र मेडिटेशन करवाते हैं, मतलब जो सेशन अटेंड किया था उसमें मुझे जो लोअर चक्रास है उसमें ज्यादा फील नहीं हो रहा था, बट जब मैं क्राउन चक्र पर ऑलवेज ये मेडिटेशन का टर्न आता है तो वहां मुझे बहुत सारी फीलिंग्स भी होती है। तो मुझे लगता है कि अगर नीचे वाले लोअर चक्रास में ज्यादा कोई फीलिंग्स नहीं है, मैं कुछ फील नहीं कर पाती हूँ, बट जैसे जैसे आगे बढ़ती हूँ, हार्ट से जैसे स्टार्ट होता है तो फीलिंग स्टार्ट होती है, हार्ट से स्टार्ट होती है, फिर ये थ्रोट चक्र पे जो विशुद्धि चक्र बोलते हैं वहां पे फील बहुत ज्यादा करती हूँ, और क्राउन चक्र पे खास करके ज्यादा, और घंटे 2 घंटे तक वो फीलिंग रहती है वहां क्राउन चक्र पे। तो मुझे ये क्वेश्चन हो रहा था कि लोअर चक्र पे क्यों कुछ नहीं हो रहा है, फर्स्ट एंड सेकंड।
आप इसको एनालिसिस करना ही बंद कर दीजिए, जो हो रहा है अच्छा हो रहा है बस। हाँ,
ओके, थैंक यू सर।
आया
एंड
तो अच्छा,
सेकंड,
नहीं आया तो अच्छा, तो जो हो रहा है अच्छा हो रहा है। हाँ।
जी थैंक यू सर। और विजुअलाइजेशन रिलेटेड एक क्वेश्चन मेरा यही है कि मेरे हस्बैंड है वो भी मेडिटेशन करते हैं, मैं भी करती हूँ, पर बहुत ही हम दोनों में वास्ट डिफरेंस है। वो जो संप्रदाय मतलब जो सेक्ट को बिलोंग करते हैं वो उसमें ज्यादा बिलीव करते हैं, और वो परमात्मा का एक स्वरूप की कल्पना करते हैं और परम धाम की, तो परम धाम की कल्पना करते हैं, वहां की लाइट्स, फिर वो जो परमात्मा का जो स्वरूप का जो इमेजिनेशन करते हैं, उनका मतलब उनके लाइट्स जो उन्होंने जो नाक में पहनी है उनकी लाइट्स यहाँ पे हो रही है, मतलब एटसेट्रा एटसेट्रा, बहुत बहुत सारे। और मुझे वो बहुत ही मतलब ताजुब लगता है कि इस तरीके से परम धाम का इमेजिनेशन मैं नहीं कर सकती हूँ। तो और मैं करती हूँ इमेज, मतलब जो माइंडफुलनेस वाला मेरा ज्यादा रहता है, और ब्रीदिंग वाला कि उसमें ऑब्जर्व करना, बट वो जो करते हैं हम दोनों बिल्कुल उत्तर दक्षिण, मतलब तो क्या वो सही ट्रैक पे, क्योंकि मैं कहती हूँ कि आप सालों से ये कर रहे हैं, और अगर आप सालों के बाद भी अगर फील नहीं कर पाते हो, मतलब कुछ आपको फील नहीं होता है, तो बोले कि एक दिन आएगा जिस दिन मैं वहां पहुंच सकता हूँ, तो क्या ये सही है?
वो उनके लिए सही है ना, आपके लिए सही नहीं होगा, बट वो उनके लिए सही है, वो उनका बिलीफ सिस्टम है, उनको उसमें श्रद्धा है, उसमें उनकी फेथ है, तो वो उनके लिए सही है। हाँ।
पर लास्ट 40 ईयर्स से वो कर रहे हैं, लास्ट 40 ईयर्स से वो कर रहे हैं।
हस्बैंड है इसका मतलब थोड़ी कि आप उनको ओन करते हैं।
नहीं मैं
तो ना वो आपको ओन करते ना आप उनको ओन करते। अगर वो बोलेंगे उनके हिसाब से वो सही है, और वो अगर आपको कहें कि नहीं ऐसे ही करो जैसे वो करते हैं, तो आपको कैसा लगेगा?
नहीं, मैं ये चाहती हूँ कि वो कुछ भी चेंज करे, मैं हमेशा उनको कहती
देखो,
हूँ कि आपको
आप
जो
ये
सही
सोच
लगे।
रहे हैं कि आप ही का सही है और उनका सही नहीं है, उनके लिए वो सही है, आपके लिए आप ये सही है, तो आप अपना करिए, वो उनका करिए। तो और डिफरेंस, एंड यू आर टू डिफरेंट पर्सन, तो अगर दो अलग लोग हैं तो उनकी अलग सोच अलग ये होगी, तो उसमें उसमें गलत क्या है? हाँ, उसमें सही है गलत नहीं है, ये आपका जजमेंट है, और ये आपको जो अच्छा लग रहा है वो आपके लिए सही है। अगर मैं ये मेडिटेशन क्लास सिखा रहा हूँ और कोई कहता है नहीं मुझे रेखी बहुत अच्छा लगता है, तो उसके लिए वो रेखी अच्छा है, तो उसमें कोई सही गलत की बात नहीं है। जब उसका वो स्टेज आएगा कि नहीं अब यहाँ से यार मेरे को सेटिस्फेक्शन नहीं मिल रहा है, अब कुछ और आगे बढ़ना है, तो वो शायद और आगे बढ़ेगा, कुछ और करेंगे, और नहीं आएगा तो इस लाइफ टाइम में नहीं करेंगे तो अगले लाइफ टाइम में कुछ करेंगे। तो आप व्हाई आर यू वरीड अबाउट उनके लिए? उनकी जर्नी उनकी है, एक्सेप्ट हिम द वे इट इज, accept him the way he is, and accept, and not only accept and allow him to be the way he is.
Yes.
Why are you resisting that? That means that is showing your lack of spirituality if you're resisting that.
Okay.
That is our spiritual arrogance, which we're, हमको लगता है हम सही हैं तो बस दूसरे को भी ऐसा ही होना चाहिए।
Yes. बट क्या होता है कि मुझे भी मुझे भी वो साथ में लेके चलना चाहते हैं, जो मैं दिल से एग्री नहीं होती हूँ। वो मंदिर मंदिर जाना, पूजा पाठ करना, आरती करना।
इसलिए
तो
तो आप उनसे बोलिए ना, क्योंकि आप भी उनको चेंज करना चाह रहे थे, तो आप उनको बोलिए आप अपना करिए, मैं अपना करूंगी। मैं आपको नहीं बदलना चाहूंगी। आई रिस्पेक्ट व्हाट यू आर डूइंग एंड यू रिस्पेक्ट व्हाट आई एम डूइंग। इट इज म्यूचुअल।
या नो, वी बोथ रिस्पेक्ट ईच अदर। हम दोनों एक दूसरे को बहुत रिस्पेक्ट करते हैं। ऐसी कोई बात नहीं है कि मैं उनको चेंज करना चाहती हूँ, बट समहाउ कहीं कुछ कुछ बात ऐसी हो जाती है कि अगर तुम मेरे जैसा करो तो ज्यादा सही
आई
रहेगा।
थिंक आई आंसर्ड यू। आई थिंक आई आंसर्ड यू।
ओके ओके, थैंक यू वेरी मच सर।
थैंक यू। थैंक यू।
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, yeah, Abdul.
Yeah. Hi. Hello, sir. Very good morning. And my actually, आपका जो classes है सर बहुत अच्छा है. And actually, I'm correlating everything in my world. See, when I'm going right, I'm just correlating everything. ये तो हुआ था मेरे पास. ये तो हुआ था. I did not realize. Okay, so it was one situation I lost my job. The one today you said, right, when you go deep into with the prayers and everything, right? So I lost my job, and continuously I was in connection with God with that I have to get a job, I have to get a job. And within 40 days, I got a job. Okay, that is a positive thing. Now I'm correlating that what you said is what it is. Okay, and thank you very much for all this thing. And I have questions on this, sir, regarding this. My mother talks in the sleep. Okay, with negative talk, she gets what do you say, झटके से उठते हैं, या तो उनके बाजू कोई भी सोते हैं ना तो डर जाते हैं कि ऐसा. So how do we control? Means I can say to my mom to sleep with a positive thoughts. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
And yeah, sure. I can say so that she can do that, but she doesn't do meditation. But I can say that. Uh, is it the only way that we can control that, or else is there any other ways that we can?
That's the only way I know. I mean,
Okay,
there could be, I mean, if there's any medical reasons, I'm not a medical doctor, so I don't know.
Okay,
But this way can definitely help her. You can try. I mean,
okay, sir. Okay. So second question is, my kid is ADHD. Okay. So this is something to not related to this topic, but can we change the vibration of the child? She is 7 years old. Can we change the vibrations of the frequency of the other child so that she gets normal or something near normal or something like that? Is there a way? Means she doesn't understand.
you can. So again, in your meditation, in your deep subconscious mind, you can give that positive thought patterns, your positive emotions, as if that person has changed and now he's more relaxed and more focused and more able to concentrate more, whatever you want him to see the way it is. And then how will that make you feel? If your child becomes like that, that will give you happiness or satisfaction or joy. So feel that feeling as if it's already happened and you're feeling that.
Okay. So the third question I had is, मैं बचपन से देख रहा हूँ कि थोड़े लोग के अंदर कुछ ऐसा सबकॉन्शियस हो जाता है कि अलग से बात करते हैं, अलग से, यानी कि उनमें बोलते हैं कि शैतान चढ़ गया, ऐसा कुछ. I saw it personally. She was asking for some water, and what happens is after some time they say you go away. They leave that, and after that we ask what happened to you after some time. She says, I did not have anything. I did not see anything. What happened to me is I think she's in a subconscious mind. I think so. I don't know. But बोलते हैं कि उसमें आत्मा घुस गया, ये अलग से बिहेव कर रही है, राइट? उसको है ना कुछ नीम के पत्ते से मारते हैं, जादू करके ऐसा करते हैं, हल्दी डालते हैं, कुछ ऐसा करके मैंने देखा था बचपन में. But I was in different area at that time. But now I don't see any such situations. I'm totally towards divine this thing. But ऐसा क्यों होता है सर? यानी कि क्यों ऐसा होता है? Why people?
So depending on your vibration, sometimes the entities possess you. So, and it is a real phenomena. So अगर आपका vibration बहुत low है, then the entities find your body a safe home, and they might possess you. But the same way, when you're in a higher vibration, then the higher entities come and guide you. They will give you. That's how you get more intuition, more guidances. So depending on their vibration, they'll attract that.
Only for some time, because I saw people आता है और जाता है, फिर यानी कि ऐसा हुआ कैसे कि जादू करके उनको मार दिया था, ऐसा कुछ हुआ था सर. और जब उनकी बेटी का शादी हुआ था तो वो आके वो दूसरे आत्मा में घुस के है ना, मैं बेटी का शादी देख रहा हूँ बोल के, मेरे आंखों से मैंने बेटी की शादी देख रहा हूँ बोल के दूसरों के बॉडी में घुस.
So let's not waste too much time in this.
Okay, sir. Okay.
I'll explain you in brief. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so, and the last one, sorry. The way actually we in the sleep also, sir, we do some actions. I do some fighting kind of thing in raising the hand, but I don't after I get out of sleep, I don't hear this. I have something that I did some movement of my hand in the sleep or something like that. Is that because of the negative emotions, or how is that?
So yes, it could be possible. So again, follow this meditation. Yeah,
Okay,
it will help. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Varsha ji, please unmute yourself. Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah. Hello, Shreans ji. Hello, Rastri ji.
Yeah. Hi.
I don't have any question today. I just wanted to express my gratitude towards you, because I was the same person who had spoken 5 to 6 days about my husband being negative and, what do I do about it? And I have heard many people saying things to how to, change yourself. But then I never understood those things. But that one interaction with Shreans ji, I think it just changed everything. And I feel so much gratitude towards you, because what happened was, from the day I spoke to you, it's just been 4 to 5 days, and I started seeing him as a good person, I started seeing good things in him, and I see the change that he has not spoken rudely to me.
Yes.
And I feel so much gratitude,
Lovely.
I just want to say thank you.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Exactly. So this is a power we have, right? So contemplate yourself as being surrounded by the things that you want to produce, as if the person is already that. And whatever you see that person as, you'll evoke that response from that person. So rather than being in a state of resistance, and trying to resist the situation, why he's like that, and he should change, and I don't want him to be like that. By focusing on what you do not want, you'll attract more of that. So
Exactly,
rather
and
than
this is
focusing
such a...
on what you want him to be, so if you want him to be loving, then see him already as loving, as a loving person. And that
Yeah,
is
and I
how
started
you're helping him
imagining
and
him that
helping
way.
yourself. And by doing that, you are also tuning to your own inner source, inner energy. Otherwise, by resisting, you're losing your own source connection. You're losing yourself, your own alignment. When you're obsessed with changing others and focusing on what you don't want them to be, you actually lose your own alignment.
So true.
Rather than focus on what you want them to be and see it as if they're already there, so that you tune into your own alignment. And then you see the transformation.
Yes, I'm just so thankful to you. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Varsha.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing, Varsha ji. Thank you. Nirmala ji, please unmute yourself.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah.
Hello. Yeah, so heartfelt gratitude, Rajeshri and Shreyanji and Varunji. And I'm Nirmala, I'm a trainer and a teacher. I have been a pranic healer for past 20 years, and I have done a lot of manifestation through pranic.
Lovely.
And recently I have felt, that I need something more, and everything is so well working. I was in Bangalore for many years. I have visited Pyramid Valley. Recently, I shifted out of Bangalore. And this time when I was looking out for a house, I have been so blessed. I don't know what is the connection. I got the rental house very close to Pyramid Valley. And I was telling a friend of mine, we should go there and stay there for some days. And this happened suddenly. You came into my life, and I'm so grateful to everything. And the one or two questions which I would like to ask is, I have got a lot of fame and everything, and everything has been very good. But suddenly I felt after my after a certain years, I won't say after my marriage, I felt that there were people around me who always criticized me, and I sort of believed them. And suddenly, all of a sudden, my life changed because of that. A lot of negative feelings came towards my own self, which was never there. And then I felt more and more people were getting negative towards me.
Yeah.
So, because of that, people criticized us, and we were like, so I was just wondering, I'm doing everything, all the positive affirmations, but I'm not able to I suddenly feel people are drifting away because of some certain things. So what is the reason for that?
So what happens is when we face some criticism of any of this situation, we lose our own connection. We start believing in that. We lose our vibration. We let our vibration go down, and then you'll attract more of those situations in your life. Now, the whole idea is, doesn't matter whatever somebody is criticizing or not criticizing. We can take it as a feedback. If there's something that we need to learn and improve upon, why not? But if it's something which you feel, they're criticizing because it is their state of mind, so then you don't have to attach yourself to those words. Our ego always loves to attach with those things. It is our ego which comes in, and it likes to identify with those issues. Like say Buddha was meditating. One person was grazing a herd of cows, and he came and he said to Buddha that I'm leaving these cows here, and once you please take care of the cows, I'll be back in 10 minutes. I'll drink water from the river and come back. Now, of course, Buddha was meditating. He couldn't hear anything. And this guy came and he saw all his cows were scattered all over the place, and Buddha was silently sitting. He came and he started abusing Buddha, or used all the negative words. I told you this much, you could not do, whatever words he started using. Buddha was just again silent, and very silently opened her eyes and looked at him with a lot of compassion. And he kept shouting. And after a point, when he saw that there's no face on Buddha, he just sat down and he started weeping. He said, why there's no reaction from you? Why I'm feeling so peaceful now? I'm shouting, but now all of a sudden I'm feeling so peaceful. Buddha said, I did not take your words. Your words were your words. I did not assign meaning to them. And that's why it did not become my words. So though you kept saying it, but then it only remained your words. So the idea is you assign meaning to those words. When people are criticizing, when we assign it meaning, then we draw it more reality. If we don't assign meaning, if you don't assign meaning, then it does not give us that emotional charge. The moment you assign meaning, you have an emotional charge, and then you draw that into your life, and then you get trapped into that vicious cycle. But it's fine. Yeah. What has happened has happened. It's a part of human experience and learning. But now that we know this, then don't assign meaning to them. What they're saying, what they're doing it, or whatever they're saying is from that level of consciousness. So you look at it more from the compassion. You see it, it is their ignorance from which they are coming from. Buddha saw it more from the state of compassion. He didn't feel angry, or didn't he say he's stupid. He felt more compassionate towards that person.
Yeah, right. So thank you so much for wonderful this. Another thing which I would like to ask you is, me and my husband, both of us are almost the same thinking, because we are the youngest in our family. We believe in respecting others. We believe in doing things for our elders. And my husband is, 100 times more than that. Always he thinks how he should help others. And I've seen him go to a point where if anyone in his family wants something, he will even empty his own this. And we have sort of helped every single person. And we have reached a few years back, we reached a stage when we had nothing. And he was very happy. When I asked him to buy even a shirt for himself, he says no. But when it comes to helping others or doing things for others, he's almost ready. And I feel that no one reciprocates. They do not even, know that we have helped them. They do not even, that never comes to their mind. They only want to. So I feel very bad. I tell him that think for yourself. And he says, no, I'm happy how I do. And he's the one who sleeps. The minute his head touches the pillow, he's fast asleep. And I'm amazed at he doesn't do only stands in front of the God once a day and prays to God.
but the amount of satisfaction and this he gets in helping others. So I feel he should get something in return. And I feel really bad for him. So I tell him, you should think for yourself. How can I get him? I know you said we can't get him to change, but how can I get him to think for himself?
Change. I think your perception has to change. At the end, he's happy, right? What is the bottom line? At the end, what do you want?
The bottom line is that he doesn't want anything for himself.
Yes, so he's so happy. And that's why he's so happy. That's why he's so peaceful, he's so content. That's why he closes his eyes and go to sleep. It is not about rituals or going to temple. It is about living his life, and that's what he's living. The one who knows enough is enough will always have enough. So that gives him joy, that gives him content, that gives him satisfaction. Doing for others, because he learned the art of doing it unconditionally. He's doing because it gives him joy. He's not doing because he's expecting things in return. But the way you are saying it, if he's giving, what is he getting in return? But that
no, that's not what I'm saying.
But anyway, he's in a happy state. And his happiness, why is his happiness troubling you anyway?
No, it's not that. It is that we are struggling with what
now. It is your inner struggle. It is your inner conditioning that if I give somebody, it should be conditional. If I do something for someone, then somebody should do it for me. It is your inner conditioning. He has moved ahead from that. He's gone far beyond that. So you work on your conditioning. No, don't try to change him.
No. I mean to say that we have given others, but today we are struggling, and people are not even, bothered about it. So that's what I'm wondering.
It's okay. You can't change people. He did it for what he did it, right? So he did it from his own heart and from his own unconditionality. That's his choice. And you don't. That's a true evolution where you are doing it unconditionally. Otherwise, that's how we live our life, always transactional. If I do this, what do I get in return? But he's getting his return. He's getting that emotional payoff. He's doing it because it is giving him happiness, independent of that person reciprocate or not. He's doing it because it is giving him happiness, which is such a great state to be, which is such a beautiful state to be. I mean, I really adore that person. You're lucky to have him in your life.
That is very true. That is very true. Yeah. But I feel that
again, it's your choice. Leave him alone. Leave him. Appreciate him rather than trying to change him.
No, I'm not trying to change him. I'm not trying to change him. But I feel that people should at least acknowledge.
How people feel is none of your business. It is the people's choice. It is not of your choice.
Okay, thank you.
By focusing on others' alignment, you're losing your own alignment. Because, they should be aligned. By doing that, and why they are not aligned, you're losing your own alignment. You're losing your own connection.
Yeah.
Let not anybody snap you out of your own alignment. No people, no person, no thing, no time, no event, no situation.
Yeah, you're true. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
And
we should meet
I bow down to you, and I will come 100%. I'm only 30 kilometers away, and I will visit you and I will meet you.
Yes.
And I bow down to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Nunu. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Naresh ji, Chandra, please unmute. Yeah.
Very good, बहुत अच्छा है. And Daga साहब से बात करके, Daga साहब की फोटो नहीं आ रही है. I am not getting Daga साहब की फोटो. Okay, are you getting me?
No, हमको भी आपकी फोटो नहीं आ रही है.
Okay. Now I got it. I got it. Oh, okay. Start video also. Now I do.
Yes, sir. Now we can see you.
Yes, sir. Sir, one thing is there. As you told in the sleep meditation, in the evening, at the time of the sleep start, and the last feeling will be the feeling which will continue in whole of the night. This should be, we don't know. We have felt the things, we have created the image, we have enjoyed the last joy which we will get after achieving that target. But in the morning, it is not in my hand, that feeling I should get from inside. We have to, again, either we have to produce it, because whenever I used to get up, there is no feeling. Simply sitting in the morning. So I should create that feeling, or that should come from the night itself.
No, it's okay. If it's not coming, then you create that feeling. You again start your day with meditation or some good thoughts or good emotions. Yeah.
Because most of the time, everybody gets up in the morning. He will simply no feeling, nothing else, simply without any thoughts.
Yeah.
We used to get up. So we have to create that in the morning, or we should pray the God like Hari Om, or any other word we should speak. Then we start the work.
Whatever helps you to create that feeling, do it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Second question again. Yesterday I forgot. Whenever I doing this breath work, so some song is played. The language of song is not actually I cannot understand, but the feeling is better. I think I feel it better.
That's important. The whole purpose of that music is so that you don't understand the language, so that you don't get into the language. You don't use your analytical mind.
Okay.
The whole idea is to just make.
Not enter.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Third question again. I am taking more time. Excuse me. In Pyramid Valley, or this Hindi group used to say that no medicine, no doctor. But suppose somebody is sick on the bed, how can it is possible for him that without medicine he can be cured or he can be sick? Because he cannot do the meditation also at that time.
So yes, so I believe so. The context is different. They are saying no medicine, no doctor, because to affirm that we have the power within us to heal ourselves. But of course, in terms of emergency, you need that medicine, you need that help. So you take that help. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Sir, one thing question. When are you going to having a plan for conducting this program in Hindi?
Nothing, not immediate, not definitely this year. So maybe next year. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Aishwarya ji, please unmute. Aishwarya ji Verma. Krishna Kumari, yeah, you can go ahead, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hello.
Okay. Yeah, Aishwarya, go ahead then. Yeah. Aishwarya, go ahead.
Hello, sir, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Yes, sir. So I wanted to ask, like, I have not been able to feel the way I have
Tell me, where are you from? What you do?
I'm from Bangalore. I'm a psychologist.
Okay.
Like, I have started to do my job.
Nice.
Basically, I'm not being able to feel as if I'm manifested, because I don't really know how exactly I would feel, because I am higher in emotions. I feel like kind of teary or sad kind. I'm not being able to feel, like when I would be a psychologist, I would feel physically healthy, how exactly it would feel. So I just, kind of tend to become sad. I do not feel happy, because if I'm physically fit, I would feel happy, right? I'm not able to feel happy, but instead I end up crying.
So you need a little more.
I do not know how to switch on the feeling.
Just more meditation.
To, feeling happy and how.
Yeah, Aishwarya. So just a little more practice of meditation. See, your happiness is your natural state. It's not about once you tune into your source, once you align with your inner being, then naturally that feeling will come. So it is just about more practice. That's it. Yeah.
Okay, sir. And I had one more question.
Like sadness, so that it is being released. so that it is being released in form of crying or tears. So you're releasing that. So don't worry about it. It's okay. But just practice of meditation. Yeah.
Okay, sir. So, and one more question I had, like sometimes, there's this phenomenon of jinxing things or nazar laga dena, like apni khushiyon ko or whatever. So how do we understand that, sir? Because it happens a lot of times when I get happy about something happening or working out for me, it ends up reversing. So, like if something's going good, I'll be like really happy. Okay, oh my God, this is happening. It's become better. And then immediately it just changes to the reality changes and it goes back to being worse.
So all that is, it's all about vibration. If you maintain your high vibration state, nothing can penetrate that,
Okay.
It's about kisi ki buri nazar. It's about low energy versus high energy. When you are vibrating at a higher energy, then the low energy cannot penetrate. It's just a quantum physics. It's just physics. So, but if you are vibrating at low energy, and then the low energy can penetrate you, or you can attach that, or you will attract that. But if you can maintain your high vibration frequency, then you don't have to bother about any such thing.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I've really learned a lot from you and your team. It was a really great experience learning from you all this while. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Ashwini.
Thank you. Krishna Kumari ji, yeah, you can go ahead, please.
Yeah, ma'am, just unmute yours. Yeah.
Yeah, it's my heartfelt gratitude to you, sir. I have changed a lot for the 14
Tell me, ma'am.
years.
Ma'am, where are you from and what you do?
I'm from Mysore, sir, Karnataka. My son is staying in Melbourne. The question is like, I'm seeing my son in you because I miss him a lot and he never speaks. That's the main thing. So I've changed a lot after this meditation and your classes. A lot. So how can I feel that he's always with me? This is my question.
By feeling it.
Yeah.
By feeling it.
By just feeling. Okay. Anyhow, very nice. And there was a lot of changes in me. I really thank you a lot.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Jasmeet ji Kaur or Dr. Riddhi Bakshi. I think, yeah, Chitranji, please go ahead.
You can take class, na? I think it's only 8:30.
Yeah.
Good morning, sir. Thank you so much for the day, sir. One quick question, I won't take much time. Sir, do you believe in lot of karma? I am asking, should we believe in lot of karma actually? Because a lot of karma is that whatever positive karma, negative karma is there, you are going to destine these things. And I have a doubt, sir. You can clarify me, please. Let's say a newborn baby has, from the very birth, she has disease ridden and she suffered throughout his or her life. And we see somebody, and we work for our basic needs to earn our bread and butter. However, when we see the Ambanis or some Tata, so they born with a silver spoon. So how that things happen? Everything is provided from the beginning, and one
I'm going to cover it. I'm going to cover in detail. Eventually, it's all soul's contract. It's a soul's choice. Souls take a choice how they want to born. But I'm going to cover it much more in detail when I cover the topic of soul contract, soul evolution, where I'll cover all about law of karma in detail. Yeah, you'll get your answer. You'll come to complete clarity then. Yeah.
Okay. And thanks to the Alchimam. And one request for you: when you in the introduction and the ending, the thoughts, the words you are telling, right? Please go a little bit slow because you are literally writing, and these things are making our day actually. Okay, you are still following your words, madam. Okay, please do a little bit slow. We are literally writing those things. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Dr. Riddhi ji Bakshi. Yeah, please go ahead, ma'am.
Very good morning, Shreans sir.
I'm so grateful to you for this wonderful session. And I don't want to ask any questions. It's just I want to share the experience.
Yeah, please
The
go ahead.
last session.
Riddhi, just where are you from and what you do?
Yes, sir. I'm from Madhya Pradesh, and I'm a professor at a university.
Where in Madhya Pradesh?
In Satna, sir.
In
Satna.
In Satna. Okay. I have a factory in Satna. So yeah, I know.
Where, sir? Where in Satna?
In Satna, I don't know the exact location, but we have an edible oil extraction factory in Satna. Yeah.
Oh, great, sir. Great, sir.
Okay.
So, sir, I just wanted to share the experience. One of my friend has lost her husband day before yesterday, and she's in Pune, and I couldn't go to her. So, in your session in the last day, you were speaking about that we can mentally go and hug our friend also.
Yes.
And I was influenced with that statement, and I thought that how could I, am I audible, sir?
Yeah, it really well. Yeah.
And I was just thinking, gosh, if I could also have that power to do that. And in the last night's sleep, I actually did that. I saw it so clearly that we are in school, and I left all my friends and I just went to her only, and I hugged her without having at the back of my mind that she lost her husband or anything else. So, sir, that was awesome, sir. Your teachings are really, really great, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Riddhi.
And deep gratitude, sir. With your sessions, even I have experienced a real life change experiences. And thank you for being there, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Should we take Shreans?
I think one last, okay?
Yeah. Aradhna ji Agrawal.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi, Shreans. I'm Aradhna. I just spoke to you a few days back also. I'm the one of twins, you remember?
Yes.
Okay. So my two questions are there in this process. One, is it possible by mistake we can do, wrong manifestation, some wrong thoughts, and we don't know whether it's correct or not. So is it possible? I mean, how should we should be careful about this?
So that's why, it is important that that's why we say manifestation or visualization is the double-edged sword. So that's why you come from we focus on the right feelings of, as I told you, the 4 pillars of manifestation, right? Satisfaction, gratitude, appreciation, and acceptance of the present moment. And that's why once you're in that state, then you visualize what you want, and then you feel it, right? And then it is that then in a right vibrational state. And even if you visualize, but if you're in a right elevated emotion, so the universe, you surrender. That's why you surrender to the universe. If it is in my highest good, so whatever is in highest good will come to you.
That's important. Highest good, whenever you say, so I also just thought if it is good, then only it should come to me, because I don't know whether it's right or wrong.
Yeah. So at the end, you leave it to the universe. If it is in my highest good, so you trust it. So you are okay. Even if it happens, you're okay. And even if it is not happens, even then it's okay. Right. Okay. So that's why you always say, leave it if it is in my highest good,
Okay. And one more question, Shreans. So what should be the sequence of doing meditation? Or we can randomly pick and we should follow whatever.
Randomly. There's no sequence. Absolutely.
There's no sequence.
But of course, the first is Anapanasati. I feel always start with Anapanasati so that you get tuned with that meditation. And the first thing is to empty your mind. If once you have mastered emptying your mind, then visualization is very powerful, because then you can go to brain coherence, heart coherence. So Anapanasati, I feel, is the foundation for all meditations.
Okay, that's great. As of now, I have these 2 questions. Once again, thank you so much, Shreans.
Thanks, Aradhana.
Okay. All right.
Thank you. Nadine Shetty.
Hello.
Yeah. Hi, Nadine.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Oh, hi. Can you hear me? I can't quite confirm if I can see or hear you.
We can hear you, Nadine. Yeah.
Oh, excellent. Hi, Shreyans. Hi,
We
Raji.
can hear
Hope
you.
you're
Yeah.
both well.
Yeah.
I've decided to do the morning session today because I have something in the evening.
Okay.
Yeah, Shreya.
Nadine, we lost you. Nadine, unmute yourself.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay, excellent. So here is my question, Shreyans. I was meant to ask even yesterday, but I'll start with my first question, which is about contrast.
Yeah.
So with a job and a business, I think it's quite common amongst like entrepreneurs that in the beginning they kind of juggle their job and their businesses. And often what happens is maybe you've expanded a little bit from your job, and therefore when you're there, you may feel like low vibration, you may feel you're not at your highest potential, yet it's the most secured and possibly a more monetarily rewarding place for you.
Yeah.
On the other hand, your business is where you feel, there's immense potential, you feel higher vibration, but it's not predictable. So what happens, I think, is security at work leads to attachment, which then contradicts the overall goal, which is like going full-time in business or thinking big in your business. So for myself, I know my business goals are big enough, yet I cannot imagine or visualize quitting my job because at a core level, I feel like what I've got is the most easiest and secured thing available for me. And this is sort of where I'm conditioned as well. Like my whole family, no one ever had a business, and I've gone out and started something, So I've got this contradictory feelings going on, and I've tried for about a year to figure it out. And temporarily I've just been like, okay, whatever I've got, I'll just do it with a grateful heart. But there are other times that I feel like, oh man, why am I even wasting my time at my work? I really want to, so I've got that mixed thing going. So I'm just, I'll be really grateful for your thoughts, knowing also that you have a business background plus all the spiritual knowledge. Yeah.
Yeah. So no, very good question. And this is a very common predicament of of entrepreneurs, So, what is most important is when you visualize, you don't see that I'm quitting my job. You stay in that vibration. And now we know that your vibration, you can maintain your vibration with your meditations and with your creative visualizations. So how do you learn how to maintain that high vibration state independent of the external situation? So even though you don't love your job right now, but maybe, but then your vibration, your vibration will attract, the universe will match that vibration anyways, and you trust that process. So sometimes you just give it some time. And sometimes even in your job, maybe the whole model of your job might change, or you may be put in a different department, where all of a sudden you will start loving it. So you always visualize that, oh, I'm secure, I'm safe, and I'm loving my job. So and then opportunities will show up. Universe has this plan, and you never know. Sometimes it also happens that you are the boss all of a sudden says, no, you are now we need your resignation. You wonder why, what has happened. But sometimes, and then after 10 days, you realize that you have gotten another job opportunity which you really wanted and which you really love. So the universe has its own plan. And sometimes it makes you feel uncomfortable. It will make you step into the unknown. But again, unknown is the field of infinite possibilities, right? Infinite potentials. And when you fear that, but a lot of times you fear that unknown, which is very common, which is a part of human experience. But then trust your vibration. You know that when you are pure, positive, joyful, in a high vibration state, universe will match it. This is a law. So it's a matter of time. So don't not for a moment lose that belief and that faith, and then things will work magic for you.
Yes. Yes. And I just want to vouch for one thing you said, like the universe aligns, bit by bit. It doesn't happen overnight. So for me, over the last 2 years, work from home became a very common phenomena, which, a few years ago, it was a big no-no in state government. So that makes, the transition a little bit smoother. So you're right, like bit by bit, I think things align, and that's really good. Thank you. Thanks, Shreyans. I will definitely have to come back to this whenever I need to. The second question I have is about goal setting. Shreyans, we spoke about the 12 spokes of life on day 15. We mentioned about the 15 areas of life.
12
Is it
areas.
15 or 12? I'm so
12.
sorry. Yeah, 12 areas of life. So I've found, Shreyans, so I've gone and done that exercise and just dug deep down in, which area I want to manifest what. The question I had in terms of implementation is that I found it personally easier to focus on one goal at a time. So for example, if I have a health goal, like I've put on some weight since my wedding, so I know and I'm chasing that. How do you balance? Like now I've also got the business goal, skin goal, family goal, home goal. How do you sort of keep everything balanced and not background one or two of them? Yeah.
It's okay. To start with, it's best to align with one goal which you are able to feel it most.
Sure.
Right? So use that to tune into other goals. Once you are tuned into that, because of that goal and you are able to feel it and absolutely align with it, now you change your vibrational frequency. Now, once you have changed your vibration frequency, it works for anyway. It will, with or without your thinking, it will work for everything else.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, please elaborate on this one, Shreyans. So naturally, mind movie is one of the ways where every day you get a quick glimpse of, okay, this is what I want to achieve. But other than that, it's completely okay to just live in a state of bliss and have a rough idea of where you want to go.
Absolutely. At the end of the day, it is a vibration which speaks, so it is you match your vibration. So even if you're aligned with one goal and with one goal, it is able to change your vibration, then a win anywhere is a win everywhere. So if you have mastered that, then everywhere it is going to transform your life.
Sure. So the purpose of the 12 spokes of life exercise is just to clarify what you want, but not necessarily
clarity. It gives you clarity.
Yeah.
And of course, and slowly you will start aligning, because the fact that you have put your intention, you have written down, your intention has an organizing power, right? The universe will align with your intention as long as you maintain your vibration. And even if you're using one goal to maintain that vibration, and you have an intention of everything else, universe will anyways align it.
Absolutely. And you've switched on the torch of awareness on it. So now I've never actually gone and thought, okay, spiritually, my goal is actually, this is a true goal. Like I want to watch your 21 days 3 times between now and September. So that's one of the goals I have, like do it repeatedly. So unless I sat down and just wrote it down, it would just never have, clarified. Yeah. So you're right. Even if I'm not able to look at my goals every day and visualize the, 12 of them every day, the fact that I've clarified, the fact that I've picked a few, and the fact that I'm choosing a higher vibration is more than enough. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Love it. Thank you so much. Big questions answered. Yeah. Thank you for your time.
The whole process has to be easy. The process has to be easy.
Yes.
Life has to be easy. You don't have to make it a ritual and like a stress. Oh my God, today I didn't do it 12 thing, and that 12 visualization makes me 2 hours to do it. I do it only 4 days. So it has to be effortless. It has to be easy. It has to be fun.
Yes.
Eventually, the vibration of fun. This is the highest vibration is the fun. So think what makes you feel fun. The whole purpose of it is stressing you. The whole purpose is defeated. Right?
Yes. Love it. Thank you so much. Last thing, I'll just a little compliment is that, like someone was saying, Abraham Hicks and Joe Dispenza, it's like you've gone to all those workshops and you've condensed it all. You've putting so much value. Like there's really no dollar value that one can put on what you're delivering. And yeah, it's just thank you for helping us all enlighten our being. Yeah. Thank you, Shreyans. Love you so much. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, love you all too. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It's so nice to hear all the questions and, getting your wonderful answers. That's so important. So we should conclude here.
Yeah, let's conclude.
Yes. So we had a very beautiful session on sleep and prayer, the very important things of our lives. And you've explained it so well. I'm loving the way you have just come gradually with all your topics and getting into the, the womb of bliss, joy, and happiness and fun. Fun and joy were such words, I mean, so commonly used, but you never know. We got the true meaning only with you, Shreans. Being, in that, yesterday also I was aligned with whatever you said. It just comes automatically. Self-talk is so important. And when we are in a continuous process with all these sessions, that's how we get it, so that learning or practice is so important. So friends, thank you so much for being with us for this sleep and prayer talk today.
And tomorrow we'll be doing the breathwork, Rashi. We'll be doing the breathwork. Varun will be conducting the breathwork tomorrow.
Okay, so we have breathwork tomorrow. So it's wonderful again, because all of us love breathwork and it's so nice. Before you go to sleep, keep aside everything that you have accumulated, including your body and mind. If you sleep with this awareness every day, one day you may wake up just enlightened, judging those, and once you awaken, you'll have no interest in judging others. Those who sleep, because every closed eye is not sleeping and every open eye is not seeing. So this is what we understand about sleep and prayer. I think it's a most beautiful form of expressing your gratitude to your own self, where God exists. That's what you have taught us. Aham Brahmasmi.
Yes, and also what you said is right. Once you're awake, you have no interest in judging others.
Right. When you really sleep well. I pray because I believe in the power of prayer. I pray because I have no doubt that God has answered my prayers. I pray because God allowed me to wake up to see another day. No matter what others think or say, I will pray, I will pray, I will pray. Thank you so much for these wonderful sessions, for these awakening sessions. And thank you all the viewers, all my friends, all this SDF community, I would call, and giving your so much precious time to us and being with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I totally resonate with Rashri, what she said. Really, thank you for all your time and attention. Thank you. And now see you for the breathwork tomorrow. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.